newspaper review of today. I am Ifeoluwa Adesonya and my colleague.
I am Kenny Afolabi.
So here with me I have the Tribune newspaper and the Kaya newspaper. First of all, let's venture into the Tribune newspaper. Nobody has better chances of defeating Tinubu in 2027, Tanko Yakasa. An elder statesman, Alhaji Tanko Yakasa, has said that at the moment, nobody has better chances of defeating President Bola Tinubu in the 2027 election. Yakasa stated this in an interview with the press on Sunday in Abuja. He also said that as a key member of the Arewa Consultative Forum, ACF, he was not aware of any forum where a position was taken by the North supporting a candidate from the zone for the next presidential election. I haven't heard anybody making any proposition about the 2027 presidential election from Arewa Consultative Forum, ACF. What is tagged the Arewa Consultative Forum, ACF, or Northern Elders Forum's position is mere individual opinions because all sections of the North have not taken a stand on this, is said. The full details of this is in the Tribune newspaper.
Here with me, I have the Punch newspaper and I have the Vanguard newspaper. Firstly, we are going to venture into the Punch newspaper. Nasarawa Elders urges ex-deputy governor to join 2027 race. Ahead of the 2027 election, elders of all Progressive Congress in the Northern Senatorial District of Nasarawa State have appealed to a former deputy governor, Silas Agara, to join the governorship race. The elders, under the aegis of the APC Elders Forum, made a call on Sunday in the Akwaga local government area of the state. At a meeting with Agara, the former deputy governor currently serves as the Director General of the National Directorate of Employment. Speaking with journalists just shortly after the meeting, the spokesperson of the group, Monday NASA, said they decided to visit the NDE bosses to push in to join the governorship race in 2027. He said the forum believed he was the ideal candidate to succeed Governor Abdullahi Sule, and considering his wealth of experience in politics and governance, NASA described Agara as a grassroots politician who had served in various capacities since 1999. And noting that among the about 20 persons from the APC who had declared interest to succeed the incumbent governor, Agara stood out as the most qualified going by his track record. Nasarawa Elders urges ex-deputy governor to join 2027 race. The full details of this story is inside the Punch newspaper for today. Over to you, Ifeoluwa.
In another story in the Tribune newspaper, NNPP faction tackles Kwankwaso over comments on presidency. The national leadership of a faction of the New Nigerian People Party, NNPP, Kwankwaso, to stop using the party's name for unwarranted attacks on the presidency and All Progressive Congress, APC. The party's National Publicity Secretary, Dr. Ogini Olaposi, said this in a statement on Sunday in Lagos. Olaposi stated that the contract between the party and Kwankwaso, its presidential candidate in 2023, has ended. He pointed out that the memorandum of understanding between the NNPP and the Kwakwasiya movement, led by Kwankwaso, has long been terminated. Kwankwaso should stop parading himself as a member of our party, attacking the APC and the presidency, using the NNPP where he had long been expelled. The full details of this story is in the Tribune newspaper. Over to you, Kenny.
Another story here with me in the Punch newspaper for today. Federal government grant China approval to establish electric vehicle batteries. The Chinese ambassador to Nigeria, Yu Doi, has harped on the imperative of enhanced collaboration between China and Nigeria in unlocking the potentials of Nigeria's solid mineral sectors through the establishment of electric vehicles batteries in Nigeria. Doi disclosed this while paying a contested visit to the Ministers of Solid Minerals Development, Dr. Dele Alake, in his office, where he emphasized the importance of closer east between both nations in advancing Nigeria's industrial growth. The ambassador said Nigeria is a great country blessed with natural resources, and noting that the China has always placed Nigeria in a very pivotal position in its foreign policy, and recalling the recent high-level engagement between President Bola Tinubu and his ex-VP, during Tinubu State and visits to China. Ambassador Duai noted that both leaders agreed to elevate bilateral relations to a comprehensive strategic partnership and creating a new opportunity for cooperation. Federal government grants China approval to establish electric vehicle batteries. The full text of this story is inside the Punch newspaper for today. Over to you, Ifeoluwa.
In another story in the Tribune newspaper, it is a motivational story. Your distinction, your reward. Your reward is never in what you do like others. It is what you do differently. Even if the problem you are called to solve is similar to another person's calling, the style and strategies will be different. Life is a race that we all run, but not for competition. Everyone has been given the capacity to finish strong, as long as he keeps to his own lane. Mind and maintain your lane. Leave the rat race to the rat. The rat that wins the race still remains a rat at the end of the race. You were made for distinction and collaboration, not competition. You start losing your own shine when your attention is constantly focused on what you are convinced others are doing better than you. I have always had a good dress sense. Several years ago, in the city where I lived, there was another pastor whose elegant fashion sense I admired to high heavens. When I stood by him, I felt like I was wearing something inferior. The full details of this story is in the Tribune newspaper. Over to you.
Another story here with me in the Punch newspaper for today. Osun screams 4,126 market women and others for hypertension. The Osun State government has provided free hypertension screening for at least 4,126 residents, primarily market women. As part of activities marking this year World Hypertension Day, the screening took place at the Sasa and Okibale markets in Osogbo. A medical team from the Osun State Ministry of Health also conducted a street awareness campaign in the city to educate residents about the importance of regular blood pressure checks. The coordinator of non-communicable disease at the Osun State Ministry of Health, Dr. Adiola Adenwale, gave an overview of the initiative in the statement released in Osogbo on Sunday. She explained that beyond the medical checks, the campaign aims to enlighten market goers about the dangers of high blood pressure. She revealed that 4,126 individuals were screened during the outreach with visits and made to both Sasa and Okebale market. Awareness campaigns were also held in the surrounding areas. Osun's case screened 4,126 market women and others for hypertension. The full details of this story is inside the Punch newspaper for today. Over to you, Ifeoluwa.
Moving on to Guardian newspaper. Lagos, Ogun, ranked highest in property price increases. A real estate firm, Buy Let Live, has revealed that Lagos and Ogun State recorded the highest property price increases in 2024, with growth rates of 39.46% and 30.48% respectively. The firm in its new report said the development marked a shift from 2023 when Oyo and Anambra led with increases of 29.89% and 28 to 24%. Among the 8 states and the Federal Capital Territory tracked, 6 recorded higher growth in rental prices compared to sales, reflecting stronger demand for rental properties. The report covers data from 2021 to 2024, providing a comprehensive analysis of the real estate market across all sectors in Nigeria, as well as the price growth in various states in the country. The property firm disclosed that in terms of market performance, the residential sector emerged as the primary driver of growth, as demand for housing remained robust despite rising property prices and weakened purchasing power. The full details of the story is in the Guardian newspaper. Over to you, Kenny.
Now to Vanguard newspaper. Labour Party expressed confidence ahead of Lagos local government polls. The Lagos State chapters of the Labour Party says it is confident of victory in July 12 local government election if conducted fairly. Mr. Olusupo Ajayi, deputy chairman of the party in Lagos State, stated this during an interview with the news agency of Nigeria on Sunday in Lagos. now report that 26 chairmanship candidates from the Julius Abre-led fractions of the Labour Party are merged on Friday for the upcoming local government polls. The Lagos State Independent Electoral Commission has fixed July 12 for chairmanship election across all 57 local government areas and local council development areas. Ajayi described the delegates-based primaries held in 26 local councils as peaceful and successful and affirmed the party's determination to campaign hard for victory. He added that the Labour Party is confident its 26 candidates can win, as Lagos residents still believe in the party's vision. The Labour Party expressed confidence ahead of Lagos local government polls. The full details of this story is inside the Vanguard newspaper for today. Over to you, Ifeoluwa.
In another story in the Guardian newspaper, Nigeria losing 60 trillion naira yearly from non-inclusion of youth in agriculture. 5,000 Imo farmers trained on digital skills to combat climate change. A political economy analysis conducted by ActionAid Nigeria has revealed that Nigeria may be losing 60 trillion naira yearly from the lack of deliberate support for youth in agricultural sector. The Food and Agriculture Program Officer for ActionAid Nigeria, Mr. Azubuke Iwukoye, gave the assertion in Abuja while presenting a paper on the Nigerian Youth in Agri-Tech Innovation Program at a National Young People Dialogue on Inclusive Food System, organized in partnership with the Senate Committee on Agriculture and supported by the German International Corporation. Hazibuike explained that if about 40 million unemployed young people in the country are supported in the agriculture sector, it means the creation of about 40 million new agricultural jobs, and if each youth contributes about $1,000 to Nigeria's economy per year, it will amount to $40. It will amount to $40 billion yearly. When converted to about 60 trillion naira at the rate of $1,500 to a dollar. The full details of the story is in the Guardian newspaper. Over to you, Kenny.
And lastly, here with me in the Vanguard newspaper for today, federal government highlights economic value of Nigeria first policy. The federal government has selected the economic value to be derived from the Nigeria First and procurement policy recently announced by President Bola Tinubu, and noting that it could accelerate industrial growth and contribute about 3 trillion naira to the national economy annually. Minister of State for Industry, Trade and Investment, John Onok, who stated that the policy would boost the growth of the manufacturing sectors by 20% in the next 3 years, and reduce imports by 30% and create more than 500,000 jobs in the short term. The economic value of implementing the Nigeria First policy is about 3 trillion naira annually and contributes about 20% to the growth of the manufacturing sectors. Federal government highlights economic value of Nigeria First policy. The full details of this story is inside the Vanguard newspaper for today. Over to you. Anyone left with you?
No.
So that's what we have for you in our newspaper review. If you'd like to follow us live and direct on our website page, you can click and follow on Abntv Network. Likewise on our social media, we have the Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. On our Facebook, you can like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe and click on Abntv Houston. And likewise on our YouTube, you can click on like and make sure you subscribe and share and click on Abntv Nigeria. And likewise on our Instagram, you can click and follow us on Abntv Houston. And lastly, on our Twitter, you can follow us on Abntv Nigeria. My name is Kenya Afolabi and my co-colleagues here.
Ifeoluwa had this song.
Thanks for listening and thanks for watching. Bye for now.